Good morning, everybody. I just got done doing my little morning routine. I decided to, instead of practice this morning, to bring out the sound bowls because I've been really wanting to play them and just really struggling to get the time, but they are just so beautiful. Vibration, I always just am so astounded by how transformative and profound it is. It just shakes me to my very core. After I finish playing, I can just feel the vibration of the universe, allowing yourself to become a vessel of consciousness and a vessel for divinity. I mean, you are already a vessel of divinity. That goes without saying. There's nothing you have to do to achieve that, but I feel like the sound bowls really make me feel it. Like you can feel divine consciousness resonating in tune with the bowls, and you can really just feel it inside and in your body. As of recently, I've been doing a lot of shoots at sunset. This week, I am fully booked with shoots Tuesday, which is today, through till Friday. I have a shoot every single day, and then on Saturday I have a wedding. Work is just a little bit busy at the moment, so I'm just trying to really sink into balance. So using my mornings as a way for me to start slowly and to get back into my practices, because since going away, it's been a little bit harder to just get myself back into the routine. In my last video, you would have seen that me and Daniel went away to the South Island, which was absolutely incredible. I love jumping out of routine because I feel like when I come back, there's like all of these things that have had time to integrate. It's like exploring it with fresh eyes again. There's like a sense of integration that's happened in the time that I've taken off my practices. I didn't practice yoga asana for the entire time that we were away, but when I came back, the first practice that I did, I managed to lift up into handstand from Titabasana, which is something I've never been able to do before. I didn't even think I really had it in me to do that, but I feel like there's this moment of integration that your body, that your spirit and your mind goes into when it just has time to just be. And I didn't get really back into a consistent routine of meditating and practicing until like this week. So this is kind of my goal for this week, is to get back into it, because I do love having these practices and remaining disciplined and dedicated to these practices, because they are just so profound in my journey here through this life and this current human experience. They allow me to really have time to give myself self-study, to be curious, and to also just drop back into presence and being. Yeah, it's 8:30 now. The sun is officially up. I might take Pip for a walk very soon. And I have to go into town to get groceries because the pantry is pretty much bare. We have like no food in the house, so I need to go restock on groceries and stuff like that. Where's Pip? So I just got home from a little grocery haul. Needed to go in and get a bunch of groceries because we were like out of everything. I've been trying to make more of an effort to go plant-based. That kind of went out the window when we went away, but again, I just want to come back and get back into it. This is essentially just like a get back into routine video. One of my goals for this year was to try and do plant-based for like a month. Didn't really end up happening because we went away, and I feel like I could have done it, but it just would have made it a little bit more difficult to try and like adjust going plant-based in the van. But now that I'm home, I can be a bit more like thoughtful about it. So I got like a bunch of produce. So I've got all of my veggies and fruit in here. Got lots of bananas, which like I always end up going through heaps. Cucumber. Another thing that I've been really loving recently that I don't often get is like sweet corn. And I've been making like this amazing stuffed capsicum dish, and usually it has like this rice filling that you stuff inside the capsicum, and I make like way more than I need so that I have it for like leftovers the next day, because it's just a really yummy like fried rice almost, and I love to put sweet corn in it. And then just like lots of staples, so like things that I usually get: mushrooms, zucchinis, red onions, regular onions, avocados, some capsicum, and also eggplant. I've been really loving eggplant, which is another new one that I don't usually love. Just like grilling it with a bit of olive oil and some salt. So good. It goes really like gooey and delicious. Capsicums, lemons, and some nectarines. Also trying to like be a bit more seasonal in the fruits and veggies that I buy. There's a couple of things that I just really love having all year round. So sometimes I'll just like capsicums. I feel like I have capsicums like all year round. Cherry tomatoes for like my main sources of like protein and stuff. I love chickpeas and beans and legumes, but I have some of that already. But I just have been getting this like ginger and honey marinated tofu, and that's really yummy. Also been trying tempeh, though I don't like tempeh as much as I like tofu, but I have found that it's like really versatile and I can use it for lots of different stuff. Some booch, cinnamon sticks so I can make some chai. I got some granola. I actually don't know if this is vegan or not. I didn't check. Okay, so there isn't any, but it may contain it. Yeah. Seems vegan enough. This is one of the things that I just like can't give up just yet. It's like this particular brand of shortbread. Oh my God, it's my favorite. I love having just like one or two with a cup of tea in the afternoon. Some dark Whittaker's chocolate, some wholemeal wraps, some peppermint and fennel tea. I usually get the puka tea one of this. It's like a peppermint and licorice that I absolutely love. It's like my favorite tea on the planet, but they like very rarely ever have it in the supermarket. But they had this one, which is peppermint and fennel, which I feel like will be like a similar flavor. And then this third and final bag, if you know, you know. I got some matcha. I don't usually get my matcha from the supermarket, but I just don't know if I'll be getting into Ponsonby to go to Good For store this week. Maple syrup, because I like to sweeten my matcha with maple syrup. I got a nice big jar of hummus, going through a hummus buzz at the moment. I feel like I go in and out of like really loving hummus and then like never having it, and at the moment I'm loving it and having it like with every single meal. Oat milk, peanut butter, coconut cream, all of that jazz. Coconut yogurt. I've been really loving tzatziki sauce at the moment, and instead of using regular yogurt, you just use coconut yogurt that's like kind of Greek flavored, and it tastes exactly the same. Chickpeas, tin tomatoes, coconut cream, green curry paste, and I think that's it. That's my grocery haul for this week. Hi, bud. Yeah, you're a good girl. We're in our comfy clothes. We're feeling chill. It's 5 o'clock. Time to wind down. I still have a shoot later tonight, but until then, we're just gonna light some incense. I've got my matcha here, and I'm actually reading 2 books at the moment. I guess like main one that I'm reading is Tantra Illuminated. I got this a couple of months ago, and I've been reading it for the last, probably since New Year's, I think. So for the last like 2 months. Amazing book, and I'm kind of in the last section of it. So reading that, and then I bought this one at the same time, but it only kind of just arrived maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. But it's the essence of the Bhagavad Gita, and it's great so far. I haven't quite reached like the meat of the Bhagavad Gita just yet. It's like talking a lot about I guess the essence and the forward and stuff like that, but I'm really excited to get into that one. But first I need to finish this one because I have the worst habit of just getting excited when new books arrive and just wanting to like jump in and read them. So like for the last couple of years, I've made like a very definitive rule of like you're not allowed to start another book until you finish the one that you're currently reading. And so I cheated a little bit by reading the foreword and like the first 60 pages I've read of that one. But yeah, just going to sit in here and do some reading and just chill out before my mini session. I also want to do my yoga practice, so we'll probably read for the next like 45 minutes and then do yoga at about 5:45, which gives me like another 45 minutes after I finish yoga to just like decompress and stuff before shooting. Yeah.
So find a very, very gentle flow and fold. The fingertips and slip in the lower spine if there's any dumping there without being intentional or doing it seated.
Made myself one of my go-to salads that I've been having recently with some tamari and honey roasted chickpeas, some honey and ginger marinated tofu, and then it's just got spinach, lettuce, capsicum, tomatoes, and cucumber. I feel like on these summer days I've just been wanting so much fresh food because it's just too hot in the afternoons to eat anything that's hot as well. I've got to go out for a shoot at about 7:15. It's like a 45-minute ocean lovers mini session is kind of what I call it. It'll be really fun. We'll get to like frolic in the ocean and whatnot. But otherwise I just find that once I get back from a shoot and then I cook and I get everything prepped for dinner, by the time I eat it's like 9 o'clock and it's just like way too late to digest. So I've just been eating a bit earlier when I can, because sometimes it's just not always possible. I feel so broken. I just feel like I turned 80 overnight. This is probably really weird without any context. Last night I went to sleep. Oh, actually I didn't even get to sleep. I went to bed and I don't even know what happened, but I was laying in bed and all of a sudden I just had this stabbing, radiating pain coming from the left of my thoracic spine. Every time I would try and shift sides, or even if I was laying on my back and I would like move my legs around or like contract my abdominal muscles, like muscle activation, or like reaching my right arm across my body, like it just feels like it comes from this one place and it just goes out to my like predominantly my left side. Oh, hold up, I need to sit up. You know that feeling if you're a gal, if you ever got punched in the stomach and like you just get like winded? It feels like that. I feel winded. I'm just in so much pain right now and I just can't move. And it's just like, I literally am probably just gonna be laying all day today. I don't know, maybe I had done something to it when I was surfing, or like it's just been accumulated over like the last week of like having my cameras strapped to my shoulders. It feels so hard to breathe, like I can't take a full breath. I'm just gonna take the magnesium and just rest today because that's all I can really do. And I've got a shoot later tonight as well. I might have to cancel it if this doesn't get better throughout today, because I literally don't feel like I could lift a camera up. This is just so stupid. Probably not the greatest buzz to end this vlog on, but I mean, at least it's real. I don't know. I can't laugh. But thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, God, I'm such a mess right now. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up because it really supports me. Leave a comment and subscribe because it really supports my channel. I'm nearly monetized. I'm a couple hundred, but still it's only 100, not 1,000 now. I'm a couple hundred of watch hours away from getting monetized. So anytime you're like spending time watching my videos, it supports me so much more than you probably think. So thank you so much, especially if like you've watched it to the very end here. Like, I appreciate you so much. And I'll see you guys in the next time. I'm just gonna go and lay on this bolster because apparently this is all I can do today. Ugh. Okay, bye.